I'm up on the peninsula now. Got up here a little bit. This is Misery Bay. You can see over here, there's houseboats. That would be the life, wouldn't it? That would be the life. This is called Misery Bay because during the War of 1812, the brig Niagara, Lawrence, Scorpion, Porcupine, and I forget the other one's name, but they were all in here. And the mouth of the peninsula is right there. So when they went out to leave here, to face the British forces, they made camels to carry the boats over the little sandbar that was there. The camel was like a pontoon on each side of the boat to lift it up to make it more buoyant. And at the end of the war, they sunk the Niagara and the Lawrence in here. And for many, many years, that's where they were at until they were raised. And the Niagara that you see today is a rebuild using the same specifications of what the old one was. When I was a kid, come up here, and you could board the old Niagara, and that was a lot different than it is now. This, of course, is the Niagara. It's built in 1926. Taken you all here many times before. This little circle is called Crystal Point. I like it better when it's full of water. But, yeah, you can see the houseboats over there. I usually camp over here at Lampy. There's a campgrounds I can get in there when it's open. They didn't have any openings for me this time, but here you can see it over there. There's Lampy. Not a bad little spot. At the beginning of the peninsula, there's Sarah's, and I've stayed there too. But Lampy's more where I take my camper, and I spend a lot of my birthdays over there. In fact, this year will be 10 years in a row that I've been coming up to Erie for my birthday. This is the bay where everybody likes to go in and see the turtles out and you kayak. See, there's kayakers out there. There's two girls are on a paddleboard I just saw a little bit ago. There's the turtles. See how close we can get. This is the lighthouse of Lake Erie. I wrote a poem about this. The lightkeeper. Poem about him. This is it. This is his lighthouse. And every time I think about it, every time I come here, I think about how lonely of a place this must have been for him to spend so many years here and having to trek the whole way across the peninsula on a trail, get in a rowboat, go back to the mainland for supplies, and just how that was for him, you know. But I love it here. I found a milk bottle on the beach right out from here, and I still have it. It's the biggest piece of beach glass ever found. I thought, could this really be a connection between me and this lightkeeper that I wrote a poem about? I kind of laughed about it. I thought it was kind of silly until I looked up the date of it. It was from the time when he was here. It's kind of like he might have been drinking a bottle of milk, sitting there, lit the lamp on that, and decided that he he's just sick of it and threw the bottle in the water and it broke. And who knows? Who knows? But that's one of my favorite lighthouses on all of Lake Erie. It's this one right here on Presque. You can tour it. I've been in the Land Lighthouse as well. Pretty nice. If you ever get a chance to, highly recommend it. So this is a stretch of pretty desolate beach, just like it was at his time. But I don't think it was as well maintained. I don't think they had lifeguards. It's down from the lighthouse here, at Powell Wood. There was a man who had a church. He was a homeless man. And you go to church right there out of Driftwood. And he had little bunkers where he would stay in. Get the newspaper people would bring to him. He was a veteran. He would spend all day sitting there just looking out at the beach. Anybody that would come to him, he would tell you that God loved you. And looking out at all this, how could you ever disagree? And of course they tore it down, but I'm still here to tell you that God loves you. Even though he's not allowed there anymore. I think there's a certain mystical beauty to this place.